am sitting here today with Dr. Diana Gibb. Diana is a counselor here at Virginia Family Counseling in Vienna, Virginia, and she's been in the field for over 30 years. She works with men, women, and couples doing couples counseling. She also specializes in career counseling, and she's here today to tell us a little bit about some communication tips for couples. Hi, Diana. What approach to relationship change do you like to use?
Well, Tracy, there are many excellent approaches to relationship change. One that I like a great deal comes from the work of Dr. John Gottman. He's a marriage researcher in Seattle, Washington, and he's written several excellent books, all of which I recommend. One of the things Dr. Gottman suggests is that we all monitor ourselves for 4 characteristics that tend to be roadblocks to good communication. And he identifies those as criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling.
Can you give us some examples of those?
Sure, I'd be glad to. The first one, criticism, you've probably heard. Criticism, of course, comes naturally. We're not always going to be pleased with everything that's done by the person perhaps we live with. However, there's a difference between saying, I don't like it that you left the towels on the bathroom floor, as opposed to, you're a slob, and you don't appreciate how hard I work to keep this house tidy. And you can see the difference. And when we've morphed into that second category, there's a form of character assassination going on that obviously doesn't help. Contempt can take the form of sarcasm, cynicism, negative body language like eye rolling, humor that's mean-spirited, and we've probably all witnessed that as well. So if you've heard someone say something like, well, I suppose you never make mistakes, or get a laugh at the expense of humiliating or embarrassing someone else, then you've witnessed contempt. Defensiveness, again, is something that's fairly common. It's the effort to pass off responsibility for one's behavior to someone else, to not own up to the consequences of one's own behavior. So a statement like, well, if you had just reminded me, I would have remembered to send in the house payment on time. That kind of remark where we're making our behavior someone else's responsibility. It's defensiveness, and again, generally doesn't work well in a relationship. The fourth quality he's talking about is stonewalling. Stonewalling means withdrawing, either physically or emotionally. So the person who leaves the room, or buries their head in a book, or otherwise refuses to engage around an issue is demonstrating stonewalling. And that person may think they're avoiding a fight, but actually they're avoiding a relationship. So that's a great concern, and obviously, again, isn't going to help to strengthen the relationship. So what we're hoping is that when we work with couples, we're able to monitor for those 4 characteristics and develop some other communication skills that will help to strengthen and improve communication in any relationship. Could be a couple, could be a parent and a child, could be among friends. These could apply to most any relationship that you would think about. So I would urge people, if you and or someone you care about thinks that this might be helpful to you and in getting more satisfaction from your relationships, I hope you'll give us a call, and I'd be happy to work with you on this.
Thank you, Diana.
Thank you, Tracy.